The BMW 5 Series, historically powered by gasoline and diesel engines, is making a significant shift with its newest version. Enter the 2024 BMW i5, a battery-electric model that will comprise roughly half of the 8th-generation midsize sports sedan lineup, which first debuted in 1972. Much like its larger sibling, the BMW i7, the i5 stands out as superior to its gasoline counterparts, both in luxury and sport models. At a launch event in Greenville, South Carolina, BMW showcased 2 electric versions and 1 gasoline model of the new 5 Series. These are just the beginning of a range that will eventually include at least 6 different variants. The electric i5 models prove to be more enjoyable to drive, offering quicker acceleration and a smoother, quieter ride when not accelerating. Starting at $67,195, including a $995 delivery fee, the i5 does cost more than the comparable gasoline models, which are expected to sell in higher volumes. The new models are already arriving at BMW dealers, with more versions expected over the next 18 months. Design-wise, the BMW i5 doesn't make bold statements like other non-Tesla EVs from brands like Kia or Hyundai. Instead, it maintains the recognizable look of a 5 Series with sharper, more defined creases and a smoother, tapering fastback sedan shape. The i5 features the same large twin-kidney grille as its internal combustion counterparts, but with shiny black plates instead of vertical bars. A large panoramic glass roof is available, replacing the standard slide and tilt glass panel and brightening the cabin significantly. The 2024 5 Series is slightly larger than its predecessor, measuring 3.4 inches longer, 1.3 inches wider, and 1.4 inches taller. This allows it to retain its sedan proportions while accommodating a battery pack under the cabin floor. A black band under the doors hides the increased height, and wheel options range from 19 to 21 inches. Inside, the i5 remains unmistakably a BMW, though less distinctly an EV. It features 2 low horizontal screens on a sweeping dash, a 12.3-inch display behind the steering wheel for the instrument cluster, and a central 13.9-inch touchscreen that duplicates many functions accessible via the console-mounted iDrive 8.5 controller. At the risk of underselling the i5, it's a case of expect the expected. Following the i4, iX, and i7, the i5 is another outstanding electric BMW. While fans of BMW's charismatic straight-six internal combustion engines might feel nostalgic, BMW has clearly established itself as a leader in electric vehicle technology. The hardware in the i5 is particularly impressive. It uses BMW's modular cluster architecture, CLAR, which supports all larger BMW models. The double wishbone front axle and 5-link rear axle have been revised for improved refinement. Notable enhancements include an elastic steering gear mount on the front axle and an aluminum stiffening plate on all-wheel drive versions. The i5 excels in vibration damping and acoustic performance. The standard M Sport suspension features firmer springs, dampers, and anti-roll bars, with electronically controlled dampers as an option. While the suspension may feel slightly firm on rough roads, it effectively absorbs most vertical impacts. An optional active rear axle can turn against or with the front wheels by up to 2.5 degrees. Plus, BMW's iconic sound software lets you customize the car's audio experience. The M60 xDrive model, with 593 bhp and 605 lb-ft of torque, offers an exhilarating drive. It includes adaptive damping, active roll stabilization, and integrated traction control, making it exceptionally dynamic. Despite its weight, the M60 xDrive feels agile and responsive, maintaining the classic BMW driving experience, even on twisty roads. The 2024 BMW i5 models, the eDrive 40 and the M60 xDrive, showcase the impressive performance of electric vehicles. As their name suggests, the eDrive 40 is rear-wheel drive, while the higher output M60 xDrive powers all 4 wheels. BMW also hinted at a future i5 xDrive model, likely an AWD version of the 40, aligning the electric i5 range with its gasoline counterparts, the 530i and 530i xDrive. Both i5 models we drove in South Carolina feature an 82 kilowatt battery pack located under the cabin floor. The eDrive 40's single rear-mounted motor delivers 335 HP, whereas the M60's combined front and rear motors produce 593 HP. These figures outshine their gasoline equivalents, 255 and 375 HP, and boast quicker 0 to 60 mph times, 5.7 seconds for the i5 40 compared to 5.9 or 5.8 seconds for the rear and all-wheel drive 530i. The high-performance i5 M60 impresses with a startling 3.7-second sprint, though BMW hasn't released acceleration figures for the upcoming 540i xDrive with an inline-six engine. On the road, the rear-wheel drive i5 eDrive 40 proved highly capable. When paired with the forthcoming xDrive all-wheel drive, it will be a versatile option with a longer range than the high-performance M60. The ride is firm yet comfortable, and compared to the gasoline 530i, the added weight of the low battery gives it a more solid, planted feel. Our only critique of the single-motor model was its weak regenerative braking, even at the highest setting, and the lack of true one-pedal driving to a stop. BMW suggests its drivers prefer more interaction with the controls, but this may not apply to those seeking an all-electric BMW. Previous generations of the BMW 5 Series have earned high safety ratings, but the 2024 i5 has yet to be crash-tested by NHTSA or IIHS. All 5 Series models come with a comprehensive list of standard and optional automated driver assist systems, including hands-off driving under highway conditions with the optional Driving Assistance Professional system. We look forward to comparing this feature with other hands-free adaptive cruise control systems like Mercedes-Benz's Drive Pilot, GM's Super Cruise, and Ford's Blue Cruise. The i5's range varies depending on wheel size and powertrain. The longest range version, the RWD eDrive 40 with 19-inch wheels, is rated at 295 miles. The range decreases with larger wheels, 278 miles with 20-inch wheels and 270 miles with 21-inch wheels. The more powerful AWD i5 M60 achieves 256 miles on 19-inch wheels, with an 8 to 16-mile reduction for larger wheels. The i5 supports charging at up to $11 kW from a Level 2 charging station and comes with a mobile charging cord for 120-volt and 240-volt charging. Its DC fast charging rate is up to 205 kW, allowing a 10% to 80% charge in about 30 minutes, though this comes with typical caveats. The i5 is the first BMW to incorporate the plug-and-charge protocol, streamlining validation and billing during fast charging. The My BMW